All right, hello and welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Jeremy Marquez with CA 1848. We're just starting a live stream on our channel on YouTube, streaming live from StreamYard. So give me a moment while I check the quality, make sure everything is up and running. Hope you guys are having a fantastic afternoon. It is 3:30, September 5th. I'm broadcasting from the West Coast in the United States. We're going to go ahead today. I'm going to present to you CA 1848. What is it? Who is it? Why is it? And then I'm going to dive into what it is that CA 1848 is doing, working on project-wise. I'll show you some of our projects that we're working on and how we can work together. CA 1848 is a AI automation sales and marketing agency, and everything in between when it comes to artificial intelligence and integrating new tools when it comes to sales and marketing into existing workflows and processes and systems. So we're talking about new technology, old school methods integrated together, and that's kind of the long and short of what I get to do on a daily basis when it comes to building out CA 1848. Now, I have presented to you guys the program before. However, today's presentation is going to be showing you the new website that we have just launched, some of the new tools that we're working with, and how talk about some different things we could do to work together. Again, this is a live stream. I do not have a formal agenda besides I'm going to go through and show you guys via screen share a few things that I've put together. And, there's a lot of interesting and cool stuff happening with tech. Like always, one thing constant is going to be changed. There's always going to be new things. There's always going to be new ways of doing things, new solutions when it comes to technology. And when it comes to creating data and converting data when it comes to business, that's stuff that's been happening for years and years and years. And as new technology emerges, as new ways of doing things emerge, like the telephone, there's just new ways of doing business. So in 2024, one of the biggest introductions we've had in the last few months, well, it's not brand new. However, the way that it's being used with generative AI is going to be artificial intelligence, and the unique things that we can do now with other automation technology to enhance existing ways of doing business. Now, there is some stuff that's like brand new, but really it's enhancing stuff that we're already doing. You, me, and everybody else in the world when it comes to the world of business. You have restaurants like McDonald's. They opened a restaurant in California that is fully automated on the machine. Again, the restaurant is fully automated on the machine. There's humans operating the machine, but the machine is operating on its own. And it's producing food. Now, when I was a kid and I thought forward to the future, I thought about things like we have now on our phone, being able to talk to somebody on a video. We're there. We're past that. I envisioned things like vehicles that come off the ground and fly a little bit, and we're getting in there. We have self-driving vehicles, and it won't be long before they're off the ground a little bit and doing things like that. There's even going to be more advancements. I could see down the line within 5 years with the release of AGI, artificial generative intelligence, where there's going to be some machines or processes and systems that are communicating with each other and fully operating and creating new solutions on their own with each other. As an example, I vision every single company or entity and even individuals having their own, I guess you can say, AI platform and having their own AI agents, doing things like ordering food, grocery shopping, bigger level, doing things like supply chain communications. XYZ tire company in San Francisco Bay Area communicating with XYZ rubber company in the Amazon of Brazil. Humans are operating the machines. However, the machines are communicating with each other, creating interaction and creating business. Meanwhile, rubber is being shipped to the United States from the Amazon to create tires and then to get it onto vehicles, right? Now, there will be some human programming and interaction, but even the delivering part, there's going to be self-driving semi trucks on the road very soon operating on artificial intelligence systems. And all I'm describing is just things that in the last few months, years, that have been eye-opening for me when it comes to just the possibility of where we are, where we can be, but then also bringing it down to a more granular level. What does that mean for me when I wake up in the day? Am I using AI for everything? No. But when it comes to certain things within business, it just automatically is already happening, the use of AI. And that's kind of how it's going to be, just like when credit cards came around. And a lot of people were like, whoa, what is that? Right? Just like, back when the fax machine and then telephone, and now we have the mobile and the internet, just the evolution of it. It's going to be a household item. Right now, there's a lot of blue ocean, very new type stuff, where if you're in business and you're on the cutting edge of it and you're understanding how to practically use it within your business, you're going to have a competitive edge if that's what you're looking for. Or if you're a creative and you've been kind of at a block, so to say, which a lot of creatives seem to, that just happens. Let's say you're a writer. Now there's tools that you can use to just bounce your ideas off of, to be able to expand and brainstorm on your ideas that maybe you had been kind of a standstill on. And that's just at the surface of some of the stuff that you can already do now. Now, a lot of the conversation when it comes to when we continue to talk about what we're talking about is the ethical side of things. And, there's a lot of people who already and will continue to see the technology as an ability to take advantage or break the law, I guess you can say, right? And since there's a lot of unregulated areas, it's happening. And so that's why I want to take a moment to just kind of give you guys an idea of where I'm coming from when it comes to artificial intelligence. My background, I'm not just jumping in and saying, oh, let's do AI. The fact is that since the late 90s, I've been in sales and marketing, but embracing technology with that along the way has only been a natural part of that. And since 2011, I was part of a SaaS organization that's still around, where I really started diving into the tech side of stuff and was able to take some existing technologies and create new processes and systems and ways of presenting it to be able to take that organization to a level that it wasn't at before, which allowed me to then part ways and start my own inside sales associate agency in 2014, 2015, which just evolved into other stuff. And the whole time I've always had a vision of a very large, okay, and it's probably just like, some dream mixed with movies, mixed with goals and aspirations. But everybody's seen the movie Boiler Room and the giant sales floors and the energy on the floor. Now, here's the thing. Now that we have AI, yeah, we can have the large sales floor, but there's not really a need. We can have 1,000 AI agents doing a million different tasks, which is gonna far past any 100 man sales team, 30-person support force, right? That can be built into the platform. Everything that we have been doing when it comes to sales and marketing, just like computer science and the way that computers were developed around basically the human brain, we could look at things like the way that call centers operate and artificially create that within the technology, and then put that together as something, as a tool, just like a telephone or a computer that can be used in our business on a regular basis. Now, let's say that I'm a small service provider and I have 2 or 3 employees, and part of my main job as the plumber is to make phone calls and set some of my own appointments or follow up, right? And so now even the smaller guys can grab a technology like this and put this into play and free up some of their time to either do more client interaction and allow them to scale their business even further, or be able to have what they were doing done on automation to allow them to spend more time, quality of life, as a business owner with their family, or however it is they want to do that. 2 different mindsets, right? Some folks see this as a way to grow and get bigger. Some folks see the technology as a way to free up more time to do more quality of life type things. And I see it as both, right? Because if you're able to scale out and increase and optimize what you're doing on a production wise, whatever type of business you're in, it's going to increase the quality of life as well. Now, the time aspect, it's just a matter of how you choose to spend that extra time. Are you going to be on the golf course? Are you going to be with your family? Or are you going to be dealing with more clients and generating more business? Or like me, there's got to be all of the above box at the bottom, because that's the one that I'm going to check. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a quick screen share and dive over to CEA 1848 page, where we have some links and other things basically related to the organization that I can present to you, so you can get an understanding better of what we're working on. But big picture, automating any and every process within sales organizations, the sales department or organization, from the lead being generated to, if we wanted to, having it being converted and closed with confirmation and everything sent out on automation. Now, let's say that you're an organization that, let's say you guys, that maybe, yeah, you want to have some of that, but you're not a high volume outbound type market, and that's fine. That's just part of what we're talking about. I built a tool. We finished it yesterday. It's called the Gardening Expert. Not even sales and marketing related. And so some of the stuff that we're doing is more productivity and lifestyle type fun stuff as well. Now, if you're a plant shop and you have a reward system for your clients when they come in or when they order online, it would be nice to be able to have a automated chat feature, which is also a gardening expert built into that can handle all of that for you. And that's one of the things that I'm going to present to you as our new gardening expert tool. We've recently developed a real estate attorney bot. Now, we aren't attorneys, nor do we give advice ourselves. However, we have developed a bot that is able to answer real estate related legal questions, and I can present that to you as well. We've developed a writer's assistant. So the writer's assistant allows us to create like an essay or an article, feed it a little bit of information, and then have the AI help us with the creative process. We've developed a core value generator. So let's say you're launching a new program or a new entity or a new group within your organization, and you're having a session where you're looking to establish your core values. You can input the type of business or type of organization into this generator, and it's going to give you a list of possible core values and an exercise that you can do with your team to work through to do as a team building exercise to, and at the end of it, come out with what your core values are for your organization. There's a lot of unique and interesting things that we've already developed, and part of what we're doing at CA 1848 is the education part. So if you're a do-it-yourselfer, or if you see this as an opportunity to learn and then maybe create something on your own similar, or create some sort of offering yourself, that's fine too. We offer a AI 101 workshop where you can just learn the basics of prompting. And rather than continuing to talk your ear off, I'm going to go ahead and present. This is CA 1848's page for now. I say page, I mean website. We're using Beacons. It's just a link page. But if you see here, you'll have links to all of our social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. On the top here, and this will continue to rotate. Again, I just put this up yesterday. This is the real estate attorney bot where you can actually buy it. And if this is, let's say you're a real estate investor and you're looking to have a real estate attorney bot in your pocket, it's $999, which comes with a full integration and consulting for up to 3 months. And then ongoing, we can work out something custom, but you probably shouldn't need that. But all you have to do is click on the bot itself, and it will open up. I'll go ahead and show you guys a little bit. Now, for the first 10, if you in the next 24 hours, the first 10 that enroll in the real estate attorney bot program, I'll take 25% off. So if you want to take advantage of that, just send me a message. So introducing the ultimate AI-driven solution for savvy investors. Our real estate attorney bot, the innovative tool is designed to provide you with legal advice right at your fingertips, ensuring you have the insights you need while navigating the complexities of real estate transactions. Key features: legal expertise in your pocket, real-time legal guidance tailored for real estate investments, onboarding and integration and consulting. Seamlessly integrate our bot into your existing workflows, enhancing efficiency and collaboration, and ongoing support up to 3 months. Why choose our bot? Innovative automation. Harness the power of AI to streamline your process and close deals faster. Results driven. Our focus is driving sales and improving your investment strategies with cutting edge technology. Once you enroll, you also become part of a community that you'll automatically get invites for. All you have to do is click the buy now button. If you're one of the first 10, just shoot me a message after you buy it, and then we'll get you a credit. Let's go ahead and open up the bot. Give it a test run so you can just kind of get an idea of what you're getting into. And what we do when we integrate it, what that means is this is the public demo bot that you're going to see. It's going to be customized to your business. So it will be tailored and the verbiage will be tailored to your business and integrated into either your website, your social media, up to 6 platforms. And you can interchange those out. So if you want it to be like part of your Facebook chat on your page, or if you want to have a little chat bot at the bottom of your website, there's a widget that we're going to allow up to 6 different platforms. Now, if you have a tech guy on your team that can help you do an iframe, you can probably iframe it into as many as you want, but we will allow up to 6 platforms. So this will give you an idea of the capability. And then when you buy the bot, we will develop it and customize it to your organization. Okay, so I'm going to ask it a question so you guys can get an idea of what it does. So I'm going to say, let's look at an acquisition of an old school we want to convert into apartments. What do we need to be aware of with compliance and other risks? Let's see what it's going to say here. When considering the acquisition of an old school for conversion apartments, there are several key compliance risk factors to be aware of. Zoning and land use, then it breaks that down. Historic preservation, and it breaks down that. Environmental considerations, structural integrity, fire safety, accessibility, energy efficiency, noise levels, parking and access, title search and diligence, insurance, neighborhood considerations. And we can dive into each one of these more. And let's say we had more specifics like on the property, we can always input that in, and anything that we ask, it's going to give us that answer based off of the large language model that it's using. With that being said, that should give you a basic understanding of the capability. Let me make sure I was sharing the right tab here. That's okay. We can reshare it if we need to. Let's see if we got the sound on. All right, well, it should be coming through clear. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to the store page if you guys wanted to take a closer look at the bot, and then we'll move on to the next one. So I'll give you a basic understanding of how this type of setup works. We've developed, as an example, this public demo bot that is on FlowGPT that anybody can go and use. When you make the purchase for $9.99, 25% off for the first 10 in the next 24 hours, it's going to come with essentially a integration program where we'll customize the app and integrate it into your business, and then give you support along the way, consulting you best use for it, and then be available for any additional projects from there. But this is ideal for, it doesn't have to be like on your website. Like in this case, you would probably have it set up to where it's on your internal communications, like your Google Workspace. Maybe if you have like a Slack channel or a Discord, something so that you and your team, your acquisitions team, maybe your funding team, whoever you want to share this with, and then we can, it will be, again, customized to ABC Capital or whatever the name of your firm is. And then the language, when the bot is communicating with you, it'll be communicating with you and your team. It'll be customized to that. And then we can help integrate it into, let's say, your Slack channel or other internal communications. There is the potential of creating more of a custom app type experience as well, but that's an additional project. Which is completely capable, we're capable of helping you with, but that's just not what I'm presenting here. This is more just the bot itself and how we can customize it and integrate it into your business. We've developed probably close to 50 of these so far. I would say 80% of those are worth talking about, and some of them are just kind of like, it was kind of an idea. These are ones that we've developed ourselves. When it comes to the automation with the AI sales agents and using the NLM and TTS that we were talking about earlier, I didn't develop that. That's something that's way above my ability. We have partnered with a company that has that in place, and we work with them directly. Again, I will post this as a replay. We are about 30 minutes into this live stream. So far, I've given you guys a brief history on what we're doing with AI and shown you one of the new chat bots that we developed. Talked about some of the ways that we could work together. When it comes to the workshops and things like that, we'll either use like platforms like School. Some of the classes we'll do will even be like, live Zoom or on Google Meeting. And we are available for, one-on-one type consulting. But right now I'm just giving you guys a basic overview of some of the stuff that we've done and some of the stuff that's coming right around the corner. Here's a link to what we're looking at. If you guys wanted to click on that or bookmark it for later. And anybody that attended this, either live or on the replay, will automatically get a communication recapping everything that we're talking about. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. I'm going to wait for my computer to catch up here. Too many processes. And then we will open up one or two more of these apps that we're working on. I'm going to share the stream a few places. If you guys could do the same, that'd be great. And if you're watching live, hit that thumbs up button. We do have a couple of communities on Facebook, on Discord, on LinkedIn. All right, let's go back and look at a few more of these. If you guys are, or if you have created your own custom GPTs, raise your hand or put it in the chat. I mean, there's all sorts of types of uses, from some of the things we've talked about to creative side to character creation and fantasy. There's a lot of that. Like you notice of the gamer community, we look at some of these GPTs that a lot of people are using. They're really kind of creating their own type of friend, however, like their ideal friend, and having relationships with some of these now to each their own. And it's more like something of the future that I would say in 20 years could be a very real possibility that people don't interact with people and they're interacting with their bots for real. And you create literally the community that you crave by controlling the whole thing. I mean, it's a very real possibility that people could be living like that in the future. Who knows how things will be? This is just the brink of it. Like if you remember in the late 90s when the internet came around, some of the things that we did on the internet, like all those chat rooms, and other, that type of stuff, that's not really how the internet is used anymore. So if you think about it, a lot of the uses of what's happening now with technology, with AI, specifically with generative AI and some of the things that we're doing now, I would say down the line, it's going to evolve into something completely different. The technology itself, yes, it's there, but what is the practical usage, and what's it evolved to as a general practice for every day? And so we're essentially creating that as we go. And that's what is very unique about working with cutting edge technology that is going to be adapted worldwide, and it already is really. But it's just a matter of the level and how regulations and how everything works out. But you'll see like some of the guys at Google that helped create some of their AI, and other companies that are leaving, and some of the things that are coming out. That's just it's just interesting to see what will really happen, especially with the elections coming up and how it's possibly going to be used with just a whole new way of fundraising. I don't know about you guys, but if you like in my email box, I get these personal emails from potential presidents, right? And there's clearly AI being used with a lot of the marketing content. It's already happening, even in the election. So check your sources. Check your sources. And that's one unique thing that you see a lot of nonprofits excelling in the last 18 months that have a strong tech background, because there's a lot of unique fundraising platforms that are emerging that are using AI. So this is the CA1848 public demo terminal, where we store a lot of our public demo bots. This is kind of where the creation happens. I do have a course that I'm working on, which will kind of work within this platform. This is not our platform. This is another. This is a creator platform where you can go and create your own custom GPTs that are available for public usage. So if you're thinking about like creating bots that you're going to resell or use as a service, this is not necessarily the platform you're going to want to use for that. However, you can come on here and create a free profile and then start creating custom GPTs on this platform. We have one here called the Ancient Shaman, and it's gotten over 2,000 uses recently, which is a lot for a tool like this that's on a third-party platform that we're not really marketing. So I'm going to open it up here, and we'll give it a test run. Again, this is called the Ancient Shaman. So we've used some language around Mayan and Aztec culture, and the shamans and the medicine men and medicine women, and integrated it with the database and using AI. And now we can ask the shaman things like, tell me what this root can be used for, or tell me some techniques I can use to breathing techniques to work through anxiety, different things like that. Let's just ask the shaman himself what it is that he can do. As an ancient shaman, I can guide you in various ways to harness the power of nature for healing, plant medicine knowledge, natural remedies, holistic healing practices, cultural wisdom, and the list goes on. It generated an image of a shaman in a modern medicine setting, working with plants, sitting around a fire. And then there's a modern day, looks like what would be a medicine woman. If you guys are interested in the Ancient Shaman app, put it in the chat, shaman. I'll go ahead and put a link to the tool here. This right here is a public tool that you guys can use for free. Ask the shaman anything about the earth, nature, spirituality, and you'll probably get your answer. I asked it to tell me about heart coherence. Yes, heart coherence is a concept that refers to the harmonious state between the heart and the mind. It is achieved when the heart's rhythm becomes stable and consistent, when accompanied by feelings of calmness, clarity, and emotional balance. So here are some key aspects of heart coherence. So we've gone from utilizing AI to help us look at real estate transactions to asking it about brain, heart, breathing coherence in plant medicine. That's the beauty of data, creativity, and technology. If you guys want to learn more about the different custom tools that we're putting together, how we can help you integrate things like this into your business, whether you're starting from scratch or you want to use some of the pre-built apps we have in place but customized to your business, we're here to help you get started today. Use the link to schedule a call, or you can just go to the store and schedule an appointment. We do have a few of the apps available there with the programs detailed in the store, and we'll be releasing more as the hours come. As like I said, we just launched that website yesterday. Let me check the stream, see if we have any questions here. I will be reposting this as a replay. My name's Jeremy with CA 1848. If you guys have watched this live, thank you. If you're watching us on our replay, thank you. If we're getting ready to work together, I look forward to helping you. If we haven't worked together yet, let me know how I can help. And if we've already done projects, make sure you guys get those reviews to us so we can schedule the in-person follow-ups and see how things are going. We've been streaming for about 47 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up from here. We will start to do these more regularly. And then when we start launching some of the programs that we're launching, we'll document all of that and make them available as the technology is ready. Until then, when you go to the new website that I've put a link for, you guys can input your email, and then on a weekly basis, you'll get a newsletter update. Make sure you hit the subscribe button with the alarms on, so that way you're notified if you choose to get notified when we release new content or new programs.